What's up, YouTubers? So before we get started with this video, on First Take, they're going to be talking about what will it mean for Aaron Rodgers if he loses to Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl. So let's see what they have to say about that.
I don't know about everybody else. For me personally, I kind of remember the dude that struggled those 3 quarters in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I remember that too.
I kind of believe that San Francisco blew it more than he wanted. I kind of believe that pass to Tyreek Hill was more of a Hail Mary than anything else. I kind of believe that. Now, understand this. It's very, very important. I am not questioning the greatness of Patrick Mahomes. He's phenomenal and great. The reason why I bring up stuff like that is not because I'm questioning his greatness. It's because I'm questioning people like you who are so quick to say, oh, please, this is no discussion, Aaron Rodgers. Because remember, the bad man that he is. I have religiously honed in on that. Your thought was, I appreciate Aaron Rodgers, and he's phenomenal, and he's great, whatever, but it's a new day. And Patrick Mahomes is that dude, and that is it. And I am saying that is not it. Patrick Mahomes is the reigning, defending Super Bowl champion, but Aaron Rodgers said, y'all must have forgot.
Yep.
Here I come, and he has come, and he has come, and as a result, if this brother ends up getting past Tom Brady and goes to the Super Bowl, and he's waiting there for Patrick Mahomes, and he beats Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl, which is very possible, excuse me, we have to have a different discussion. So that epitaph that you wrote about Aaron Rodgers for so long, even though you've conceded his greatness, the epitaph that you wrote about him, I'm sorry, it was a bit premature. That's what I'm saying. And when we talk about Patrick Mahomes...
Oh, wait, Aaron Rodgers, not Tom Brady. Oh, both.
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, both, actually. Both epitaphs, or whatever that word is.
Tom Brady's a 6-time champion.
We're a little premature.
But we've never considered him the most...
It was a joke, Stephen. Just go along with it.
We've never considered him the most talented quarterback of all time. He's just the ultimate winner.
Yeah.
So I completely agree with Stephen A. Smith on this one. If Aaron Rodgers beats Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl, he's definitely going to be back on top. And as far as Patrick Mahomes, too many times he's dug himself in a deep hole that he's always able to get himself out of. But you can't keep going down by 2 or 3 touchdowns and expect to come back and win games, even though, he did it all last year in the playoffs, especially in the Super Bowl, which was he's lucky the 49ers started passing the ball instead of continuing to pound the rock like they were doing for 3 quarters. He got lucky and was able to come back. But I don't quite know if he'll be able to do that against Aaron Rodgers, which I don't think he'll be able to do that anyways, because I think Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to beat Green Bay this weekend. But if he was able to do that, I think Aaron Rodgers, he has enough experience and knowledge that he'll be able to take full advantage if Patrick Mahomes digs himself in another hole again where he's down by 2 or 3 touchdowns.
If Aaron Rodgers beats Mahomes in the Super Bowl, then you're right. Then Rodgers, I think, took back the crown because I think it was Mahomes. If you look at who played the best this year, you got to give it to Rodgers by a hair, partly because Mahomes sat out the last game. You know why he sat out the last game? He was 14-1 as a starter this year. He lost 1 game to the Raiders, a divisional rival built to beat him, and he beat them in the rematch. The only bad game he had was against Miami in a game they won. Aaron Rodgers' really bad game came against the Bucs in a game they lost. Rodgers had a slightly better season than Mahomes. He did. But if you take the last 3 seasons in the NFL, there's no one close to Mahomes. He's by so much the best. So let's say Mahomes doesn't play this upcoming game.
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes is so much the best that last year Lamar Jackson got MVP, right?
Okay. What does it mean for him, Molly?
And yes, I do know that Patrick Mahomes did win the Super Bowl last year, but he couldn't be that far and beyond everybody else that Lamar Jackson would win MVP instead of him.
I'll answer the question directly. You don't have to play this upcoming game to still be considered the best in the world. Rodgers faces him in the Super Bowl and beats him because I think even though Green Bay has a better defense at this point, I think that's fair to say, Mahomes has more weapons on offense. It's close enough where if Rodgers takes his team and beats Mahomes, you got it. Rodgers got the crown back after a year where he was getting used to LaFleur, didn't look the same, looked like he was past his prime, new day. I'll give it to you. But if they lose because Mahomes doesn't play this weekend, that doesn't mean Mahomes isn't the best in the game.
First of all,
see, I definitely don't agree with that. How could he be the best in the game if he's not playing? Now, I know he was injured and he can't control that, But still, if you part of being the best is being able to play. And if you're not playing, then you can't be the best. That's going to have to go to other guys that are still playing and aren't injured, like whoever wins the Super Bowl. That's probably going to be the top dog right there. I said the same thing about Kevin Durant last year. I'd say Kevin Durant is the best player in the league, but a lot of people jumped on me talking about he's not even playing, so he can't be the best player in the league. Same thing applies to Patrick Mahomes. If Patrick Mahomes doesn't play in this next game and they lose, well, then it is what it is. I mean, you can't play. It's not his fault, but you can't be the best if you're not playing.
It's lovely how slick you try to get. See, that's the hazard of sitting across from me, because I listen and I get you. What you have to understand, Max Kellerman, is that, yeah, we couldn't dispute, nobody with sense could dispute that Patrick Mahomes had the crown. You had a 50-touchdown season the year before. You came back last year and won league MVP. You came back the next year and won the Super Bowl championship. So we all conceded that the crown was his for the moment. You were like, it's over. In other words, he's younger. He's already a Super Bowl champion. He's ascending here. We speculated as to how many Super Bowls he could win, 5 or 6 or whatever. And I said, yo, Aaron Rodgers, excuse me, this is not over. He's still a bad man. That's what I said. Oh, please. Look at him slide. Look at him decline. I said Matt LaFleur. I used to say LaFleur, but we all know that he didn't like that. So I respected the man's name and didn't call him LaFleur anymore. But the bottom line is, I said, new coach.
Let me be very
not
clear.
Not enough weapons.
Let me be very clear.
Matter of fact, I remember saying to you, give Aaron Rodgers, Tyreek Hill, and Travis Kelce.
Let me be very clear. First of all,
yeah, I would like to see Aaron Rodgers put in some work with Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce. I bet you he'll do just as good, if not better, than Patrick Mahomes. And again, there's levels. I'm not talking down on Patrick Mahomes, but there's levels to being greatness, to being a GOAT. So one, he's already, took care of 2 levels. Won the MVP 2 years ago, then winning the Super Bowl last year, so he has a ring. The next level is going to be longevity. How long can you play at a high level of going, when I say high level, I mean going to multiple Super Bowls and winning multiple Super Bowls. How long can he do that? The only way to get there is to be playing for multiple years, which he hasn't done yet. He's played for multiple years, but I mean like 10, 12, 15 years like all the other veterans have done. So I'm not taking anything away from Patrick Mahomes, but I just have to go with Aaron Rodgers at this point in time, because I think Aaron Rodgers will be able to take advantage of Patrick Mahomes digging himself into a hole. Aaron Rodgers won't let him get out of it. He won't let him get out of it. So, I don't know. Let's continue.
Talk about asinine comments. You're not giving Patrick Mahomes credit for calling his own number in the Super Bowl, dropping like 15 steps and throwing a 60-yard bomb?
No.
You're not giving Mahomes credit for that?
No, what I said was, I said it looked like a damn Hail Mary. It stayed up there forever. You understand? I mean, go look at the pass. I mean, do we need to get tapes of the pass?
It's an accident. Mahomes
it's not an accident.
Look.
No. He threw the pass. He deserves credit. All I'm saying is his play for those 3 quarters was suspect.
I want to get this on the record.
But he got it done.
The question with Rodgers is, last year, was that about LaFleur, new coach and everything, or was he in decline? Mm-hmm. That's what this year is about. I didn't say, for sure, Aaron Rodgers is done, but I want to be very clear.
How could Aaron Rodgers have been in decline last year if they went 13-3? He was knocking on a Super Bowl in the NFC Championship game last year until the 49ers weren't having it.
What I did say and what I still mean, as great as Aaron Rodgers has been at his very best, and you and I agree that's the best we've ever seen at quarterback, until I saw Patrick Mahomes. So I think the height of Patrick Mahomes is now the best of all time, including the height of Rodgers, because I think Rodgers this year played as well as he's ever played. And Mahomes has been in the league for 3 seasons.
And I'm saying for you, the fact that you can say that Aaron Rodgers has a chance to reclaim means that it was a bit premature. What you said.
What that means is it's close enough between them that they can still write their script.
But Stephen A's just trying to take a victory lap right now that he was right about Rodgers and that you were wrong.
I never said Rodgers was over.
I'm just telling you, that's what he's trying to do.
Here's the difference.
Yeah, but you implied that Rodgers was over, and you did that just in the show right today.
I never said Rodgers was over.
I'm talking about compared to Mahomes. You didn't say that.
I said I think the height of Mahomes is better than the height of Rodgers.
I'm only talking about compared to Mahomes.
I'll even tell you the phrase I use. There's not a dime's worth of difference. My nickel goes to Mahomes. Recall that. I've used it several times. Bill James quote about Lefty Grove and Sandy Koufax. Now,
not last year.
Let me just say this. Mahomes is the one player in the history of the NFL that I've ever watched who I think if he plays, his team wins the Super Bowl every year. I thought they should have won it his first year as a starter. Pre-snap penalty, gave the ball back. He never touched it again. AFC Championship game.
Yeah, but they almost lost it. Like I said, if it hadn't been for shabby play calling by Shanahan in the fourth quarter with, 10 minutes left in the Super Bowl, he started passing the rock with Jimmy Garoppolo, and everybody knows he's the weakest link on the 49ers, or was. So, I mean, if they would have continued running the rock, I mean, it would have been over. So you acting like he won the Super Bowl and you just smashed the 49ers from the start.
Then won the Super Bowl, and I'm saying right now, if he's healthy, they win the Super Bowl again. That's the only player I could ever say that about, including Aaron Rodgers. If that dude plays, they win the Super Bowl.